Have you been searching for the key?
There was a time when we sought it more fervently. But after years of fruitless hunting, we took it as a sign. If Adam wanted us to have such a relic, he would make it so.
If you had the key, would you use it to launch the nuke? To bring about division?
A question I've asked many a time. To experience instant rebirth as incalculable new worlds. Well, there are few gifts greater. But this island, Adam's kingdom, we have been given stewardship of this place. To abandon it, it would be an affront to everything he has granted us. Such a grand division. It is not our family's path.
I think you need to reconsider your stance on using the nukes.
You do? And why is that?
Think about it, Confessor. There's no greater way to prove your devotion to Adam than a grand division. Unless that doesn't matter to you.
No. No, you're right. True devotion through division. But without the key, well, there is little we can do.
I still think launching the nukes to bring about division is the proper path.
You need...
We don't need to wait any longer. I recovered the key. And I say it's time we bring about division.
You've had it this whole time. I will address the children.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Confessor.
Hello, my child. Was there something you required?
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it.
The key to division, yes. Reunion with Atom at the flick of a wrist. An object of true power. Lost to the ages, unfortunately. What did you wish to know?
Have you been searching for the key?
There was a time when we sought it more fervently. But after years of fruitless hunting, we took it as a sign. If Adam wants...
Know what?
May Adam...
Be respectful. You walk through hallowed halls.
Be with me, and all before the will and the glory. Oh, please. Oh, keep it with me. Must continue. I know that you can hear me. Please, deliver me from this. Oh, yes, I know he will come. He will be with me, and all before the will and the glory.
Watch yourself out there. Many dangers in the fog.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way.
How are preparations coming along with the replacement?
The initial stages have gone well, though the reduced time frame raises some concerns. But he should be ready by the time the deed is done.
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer.
Let his light guide you.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Yes? What is it, child?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin, it can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Listen, children. Tectus, time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed. Come out! I know you're there. Let us discuss this tape of yours. Don't mind, my friends. These children have proven they can be trusted. Unlike some. You walk into my chambers, carrying that... If you value your life, you will tell me everything you know about Martin's whereabouts.
It's over, Tectus. Demas sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you and your men agree to leave the island for good, I'll let you live.
Dima! Leave? You're not bluffing. There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes. Come! Don't mind my friends. These children have proven they can be trusted. Unlike some. If you value your life, you will tell me everything.
Dima sends his regards.
Dima!
Let his light guide you.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Ema. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Dima?
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
It's been dealt with, yes.
Excellent. Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish together.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary. Hope for a better future. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
Kasumi.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
You been alright while I've been gone?
Yeah, I have. I feel like a lot of weight has been lifted from my head. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Rei by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my...
You're right, Kazumi. They need you. Go home.
I will. I'll start gathering my supplies and I'll have to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks. For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth.
I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my God, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Time to pay up, Kenji.
Don't worry. You've earned it.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
You don't need to do that. You keep your father's collection. For your family.
Thank you. Perhaps we'll need it someday. God knows plenty has happened to us already. Thank you again. You saved my family.
Thank you for everything. We're a family again. This is how it should be.
Hey,
What you got for me?
go check that out.
Of course.
Hey, Kasumi.
I never realized before what I put Kenji and Rei through. How much they've lost.
Hello, Mother. We are here to make the Institute's presence known to the surface.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north, near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good. Thanks for coming in for this. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
Wipe out the railroad. Piper. You're not going to believe what happened. Shan Kowalski tried to kiss me. No!
Hey, Nat.
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait. What I do? I knocked him on his ass. Now I've got
And you're super grounded.
Man.
Here the different raider groups are carving up Concord like Christmas turkey.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Strong glad to be rid of him. Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon. So many humans, not many super mutants. All smashed up around here. Not time to be careful. Best to just keep moving. Too many streets and buildings. Sometimes Strong get confused. Humans, super mutants, freaks. Very busy around here.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
I'm new here. Did you have any?
There's a story here. We'll find it.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Humans all look funny. Someday, super mutants kill everything.
Food in front, dock in back.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Quiet, quiet. High Confessor Tectus.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early.
Right.
Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. Tried to calm him down, but...
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Just be careful out there. I feel like shit.
That's all.
You been to...
The tannery? You find my tools yet?
Are you that You're back. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us solve this heinous...
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still...
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Please, you must...
Sure. Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator,
Yeah!
not an employee of the state. Well, yes, then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Will you help us? There may still...
If there may be a murderer, I'm gonna need some danger pay as well.
I'm afraid that's all I have on me, but will you help us?
I suppose I could take a look.
I'm afraid. Please, you must.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
So, this radio station...
got a minute?
We don't really make any...
Sure thing.
Just...
right?
Family's too... It's just... having someone I can count on. Someone like you.
Like this. Flour noodles. Our chef only says one sentence, but that's okay, because he only serves...
Quit pitying yourself. You've got a home, a job, your sister. Things aren't that bad.
No, you're right.
It's a good one.
I just never expected it all to cost so much. I just... Guards, lousy info. I started the paper after the first couple...
Sounds like you really cleaned up Diamond City.
Well, a lot of things got done. They even put a second bookshelf over that hole. And patched it with bricks. When that first edition, people didn't want to talk. A lot of folks...
You can count on me, Piper.
I know I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper have needed someone like you in my life, so thank you.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh, I mean, well, I'd be lying if I said I never thought about you that way. Not that I'm always thinking that way. It's just, Blue, I'm loud. and pushy and constantly getting in over my head. Why would someone like you ever want someone like me?
All we've been through, I've already seen you at your worst.
And you're still here, aren't you? Goodness, Blue, I don't know what to say. You're everything I could ever ask for. Come on, let's not keep the world waiting. Sooner we get out of this radiation, the better.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The Island's building inspector ought to be fired. Follow me. Follow me. The hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. I should warn you, some of the other... I was forced... The registered patrons are in a more... Shall we be off?
Yeah.
Very good.
Sure.
The elevators seem to be out of order on this level. We'll have to take the long way around. to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you. Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me.
I shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not
Look at this place.
The glory of the scene, the artistry. What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse than
If I may. That's what this is to you.
have
your attention. You're sick. I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we will discuss your findings.
Protect and
You are
serve.
free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Protect and serve.
Is this blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors. He worked with Vault. Was there anything?
Never mind.
I'll be here.
By tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but...
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. I don't like to brag about it, but my last picture,
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Never mind.
Okay. Forget it. I can't do this right now. Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of her emotional love this way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
You're wasting my time. There's a killer on the loose!
A killer on the loose? Perhaps that is what I should name this piece. Is that not an apt description of all life? Killers on the loose. We must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this... I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? My fellow connoisseur.
Tell me about yourself.
What is my work?
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday, like Prometheus.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, Detective. Do you not see this what I feel from within her? I have never met another who...
Uh-huh. You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her, him.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is she and Ezra had a rather drama.
What were Juliana and Ezra?
I don't know. I was painting at the time.
Never mind.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana. Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument.
Well, I think she's...
Sure.
I don't know, really. Was there something else?
Tell me about...
Well, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well, I'm just...
Oh. Of course. Silly me. Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the Higgs
matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs.
Sure. Did you have any thoughts about...
If you ask me.
Never mind.
Good luck. No, it's not that. I've just caught them.
Simple mutants decorate the place.
Juliana.
Have fun, dear.
I'm going to the lab.
Most folks are just looking for...
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't... Was there anything...
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Back before... Was...
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose. Once you have enough... Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be...
Yes.
protect, and serve.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed...
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my painting...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching...
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of... My work is primarily in...
Did you have any...
The person, she and...
Never mind.
Detective, did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs.
Never.
Good luck catching...
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the...
Hello again. Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to... was there something else, Detective?
What do you mean? Juliana's not the same person.
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. Was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
Sure.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
My fellow connoisseur of the art.
Never mind.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the...
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Reed.
Did you have any thoughts?
If you ask...
Never mind.
My fellow connoisseur of the art.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Thanks. I suppose. I had some questions about the case.
Surely you'd prefer...
Can you answer some questions?
Perhaps if we were better acquainted. Care to hear some of my stories?
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you...
Sure.
Surely you must...
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds... That was great, Detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger. Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career, or something else?
All right.
Did you know that I was supposed to star in Love Set Sail? The only reason that bitch Vera got the part is because her uncle was the producer. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Never mind.
I'll be around.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts?
If you ask me, it's one.
Mm-hmm. Never mind.
Good luck.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. And then who had the meat. Once you have enough evidence, was there anything else?
Right.
I suppose once you have...
Whatever.
Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Perfect. A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh, no. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have...
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for them.
I think you're the murderer. The brain enclosure was smashed in, and your bat was at the scene of the crime.
What? That makes no sense at all. What motive would I possibly have to kill Ezra?
Maybe you can give me a reason it couldn't be you.
I would never harm Ezra, Detective. I was in love with him.
Tell me about you and Ezra.
Oh, God, I don't know. When we first met him, he was just so Mysterious and exciting. I convinced Gilda that we should invest in the hotel so I could stay close to him. But he never seemed to...
Sure.
I mean, we spent time. He must have known.
Tell me about yourself.
We went over this before.
I don't know yet, but I'll find the motive.
No, you won't, Detective. Because there isn't one.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them.
Not a chance.
Then let us end this.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something.
Turns out, Robo-Brains...
Well, bravo, I suppose. There you are, Detective.
There's a trail of blood.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog.
Good to see you again. So, the current situation. The relay has been modified to reach this far, but it's taking an awful lot of power. Even with the reactor online, it takes a while to build up enough juice to activate the relay. But we should be ready to go. Just waiting on your order, ma'am.
There must be some other way to handle this.
It's a little late to be second-guessing things now, don't you think? We'll repurpose all of them, don't worry, but you didn't answer the question.
What exactly is the plan?
Same as any other retrieval op, really. Just on a larger scale. Coursers go in with synth backup and subdue any escaped synths. Resistance is met with force. So, are we clear?
We're not ready yet. Need more time.
Okay, I guess it's...
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's...
Sure. That was all I could find on the boat.
Right. Okay. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for...
Right. Hey there.
Yes?
Please hurry and find that synth.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard.
That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to them.
Given the risks I took to find your synth, I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose that's a fair request.
I've seen the resources.
Fine. 300 caps.
If you ever want my help again?
I can do 400 caps, but thanks again for your help.
I assume you're not planning on staying.
Hey, Dima.
Thank you for everything you've done. Acadia will always be open to you.
Gather, brothers and sisters. Gather to hear his word.
You want to get out of here?
Peace. In the throes of a brilliant vision, he spoke, and now I obey. Atom demands peace. With Far Harbor, with Acadia. Within our family. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crimes. Let none stand in the way of his radiant will. Glory to Atom!
Be with me and all before.
Hi, Confessor.
You. I knew it. I knew it was you. In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
So long as it doesn't involve drinking from any more poison water features.
No, not so much. There is a woman, one of our own. But she's given herself over to something. The Confessor ordered Zealot. Now Gwyneth has been... The High Confessor wants...
I'll find her, Grand Zealot.
Good. Speak to Zealot Thiel. She should be bring Adam's judgment.
Right. Pardon me.
Glory to Adam, sister. You must be the one Richter sent out to the spring. Don't appear you turned into a slobbering goon. So I'm guessing you had a favorable experience. What visions did Holy Adam bless you with?
A woman. She guided me to a small shrine. The Grand Zealot said she was called the Mother of the Fog.
What? You saw the Mother of the... How did... I guess it's not our place to question the ways of Adam. If there is anything I or the other Zealots can do to serve, all you need to do is ask.
The Grand Zealot sent me.
Very well, as I'm sure the Grand Zealot informed you. Gwyneth was once a devoted member, though prone to strange moods. She was, at least until she turned her... I'm ashamed to admit it.
I'll find Sister...
Then, by Adam's grace, you should begin by searching...
Peace with Far Harbor. If it is the will of Adam,